Let's proceed to problem number 3, present value of general annuity due. Let's read together. Find the present value of an annuity due of 10,000 pesos payable quarterly for 10 years if money is worth 6% compounded semi-annually. All right, let's follow the steps. Step 1, given. We have our periodic payment, P, which is equivalent to 10,000. Okay. All right. So we have here 10,000 pesos. Next, our interest rate R is equivalent to 6% or 0.06. Our compounding period, or the N, is equivalent to 2, which means semi-annually. And then time in years, T, is equivalent to 10. Okay. The number of months in P is 3, and then the number of months in N is 6. So if you are going to divide this, it would serve as our B value, which is equivalent to 0.5. Okay. So now, let's move on to step number 2. Step number 2, let's identify the type of annuity. So we have the compounding period is semi-annually, and then our payment interval is quarterly. Okay. And then our payment made is annuity due quarterly. So quarterly payment made is quarterly. All right, so the type of annuity we have is general annuity due. Okay, let's proceed to our step number 3. Let us use the formula for general annuity due, and that is we have present value is equivalent to, okay, PV is P. Okay, let's enclose it in a bracket. Our numerator is 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus R over N times to the power of negative N times T, and then close it in a braces, and then divide it by R over N. Okay, and then enclose it with a close bracket, multiply it to another numerator, R over N, divide it by 1 plus R over N times the quantity to the power of D minus 1 plus R over N. Okay, so we are going to calculate first the numerator, but before that, let's proceed to step number 4. Let us substitute the given values to our formula. Okay, so we have our present value, the PV, is equivalent to the given P, 10,000, and then our numerator, we have our 1 minus 1 plus our R is 0.06, divide it by 2, the value of N, times the quantity to the power of negative 2 times 10. Okay, this serves as our numerator. Okay, let's divide it with 0.06, our R, divide it by 2, the value of N. Okay, let's enclose it with the bracket, and then let us substitute again. Our R is 0.06, our N is 2, and then divide it by 1 plus same 0.06, divide it by 2, and then raise to the power of our b value is 0.5, okay, minus 1, and then we'll add it with 0.06, divide it by 2. Okay, so now we can use our calculator so that we are going to simplify the given values. So we have we'll calculate first the numerator, so 0.6 divided by 2. Okay, so we have 0.03, we are going to add it with 1. All right, and then raise to the power of, use this simple, this becomes negative 20, this part here, so we have raised to the power of negative 20. Okay, so the result is 0.55. Okay, this 5536 and so forth and so on, and then we are going to subtract it with 1. Okay, subtract it with 1. Let's disregard our negative sign. Okay, so this would be the result for our numerator. Let's copy all the numbers after decimal point. Okay, so we have here now the result. Let's change this one to, okay, so we are going also to divide the 0.06 divided by 2. I think the result of this is 0.03. 6 divided by 2. Okay, 0.03. So let's divide. Of course, we are going to multiply also the 10,000. And then let's divide all with 0.03. Okay, so let us multiply. Let's copy this one first and put it in our calculator, and multiply first with 10,000, and then divide it by 0.03. The answer would be 148. Let us copy. Okay, this serves as our result. And then this part, let us, okay, we are done with the simplified form of this quantity. Let's go forward to this part. So 0.06 divide it by 2 is still equivalent to 0.03. So we have this one. We have 0.03. Let us solve our denominator. The same as here, we have 0.03. Our denominator is 0.06, the same. And then we'll add it with 1. And then raise it to the power of 0.05. 0.5. Okay. So the result is 1.4, and then subtract it with 1, so this remain number would be our denominator. Okay, so let us change it with color. Kanina part. Okay, so we have now, we will solve first 0.03 using our calculator. 0.03, divide it by this one, copy. Sorry. Okay. 1.03 raise, wait lang. 1.03 raised to the power of 0.5, so minus 1, Okay. Select all, copy. Okay, so this is the result. Okay, so let's divide 0.03 divided by copy, paste. Okay, so we have now, wait long, plus na to siya sa plus 0.03 divide it by copy, paste, and then plus 0.03. Alright, and then multiply it with copy, multiply it with, the answer is, okay, 304,227.87. Okay, so our final answer here would be 304,230. Okay, so we have now our the present value of our problem number 3.